Hello everyone, Ladislas Morisov, the Wandering Investor, today in beautiful Phnom Penh in Cambodia, and we'll be discussing the real estate market here and doing all of the return on investment numbers. Untac, how are you?
Doing great, thank you.
So you want to show us luxury apartments. Why?
Because in Phnom Penh there are so many projects that are more affordable, low-end, mid-tier, but I want to show you the high-end because the supply is still very limited.
So there's stronger demand?
Yeah, there's stronger demand and potentially a better appreciation and a better investment overall. So today I want to show you three luxury apartment projects. One is affordable luxury. The second it's a top 1% luxury project. The third is the luxury project that you should not buy.
Okay, cool. All right, fantastic. So there'll be some learnings in there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Let's go.
So right now we're at this affordable luxury project. They have really nice pool, they have really nice gym, sky gardens and stuff like this. But you can see that the quality is B grade. So location it's great, but the quality wise.
I mean, these colors are quite insane. Do people like this in this market, or is it normal?
Well, everything comes to the market response, right? Apparently, they're doing really well with all the last 3-4 projects.
So
obviously people are respond to this.
So you were telling me they launched a project recently, and they sold how much?
Almost 50% in less than 24 hours.
This is insane for affordable luxury.
Correct. Yeah.
Interesting.
In general, all the project in Phnom Penh, the amenity is very important. You know, you gotta have the gym, you gotta have the yoga room, you gotta have the sky gardens and steam and saunas and so on and so forth.
So it's an amenities game.
Yeah.
So Untac, who buys these apartments?
The majority of the owner here are local, and also the tenant people who would live in here the majority are local, but we got also a bunch of other nationality, including Chinese.
So what percentage of purchasers, of investors would be, foreign?
Most of the project here, the majority are local, so over 50% are local. The rest are, at the moment, there's a lot of Chinese and Russians and Polish buyers.
And then the renters, again, mostly local. So it's mostly a local market when you invest here.
Yeah.
That's pretty healthy. There's a lot of construction.
Yeah, that's why you need to choose the project carefully.
That's something that often Westerners fail to understand when they come to capital cities like this, and in a lot of Asian cities, is they'll see towers that are empty and then they'll run with the assumption that the market's terrible, but actually the tower next door is completely full. Because when people are looking for accommodation, they'll be very tower specific about it. They'll be like, this tower, I'm not even going to look at apartments, because it's so much based on reputation. It doesn't mean the market's unhealthy. It just means that you just need to pick the right tower.
Yeah.
And then also in the right tower, sometimes the occupancy rate will be low. And people say, again, from a Western perspective, people come and say, oh, you go there at night and you barely see any lights on. The tower's empty, there's oversupply. But then you actually go there and you try to rent something and there's nothing for rent. Why? Because a lot of Asians buy real estate and don't actually try to rent it out. They buy it, they keep it like that. It's a store value, it's an investment. They don't want to put furniture and do an Airbnb or have randoms stay in there. Real estate is viewed differently. People invest in real estate differently. So when you come here with your Western mind, you just have to be very aware of this. The market is completely different from back home.
Yeah, that's actually the case here as well. Let's go and check the apartment here and do all the number. So this is a 90 square meter gross site unit. Net around 55. It's quite a typical 2-bedroom here. The price is around 165,000 for this unit.
It's nice and bright.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice views. So a bit less than $3,000 gross per square meter, or around $3,000 net per square meter. In Cambodia, there's often a very large gap between gross and net.
This is the master bedroom. The view, it's nice. You can see the river there. It's very, very good central.
That's pretty nice. Mekong River.
Yeah, very good location. This is the bathroom for the master bedroom. It's a bit small. Let's put it at that.
Is this your lifestyle? Is this what you're into?
Certainly not, but apparently the market responds to it very well.
All right, so $165,000 for this apartment. What closing costs should I expect?
We're looking at 4% plus 1,500.
Roughly, so taxes and legal fees and all that. Would you recommend furnishing it?
Yes, if you want to rent it out, I strongly recommend finishing it out, yeah.
How much would you budget for the furniture?
Around 6,000.
And rental income?
We're looking around 1,000, 1,100 for this unit.
And at what occupancy rate?
For this luxury affordable, there are quite a few projects around the area. So the occupancy rate won't be as high, but we're looking around 80%.
I think you raise an important point. You know, what is affordable luxury? Is it really luxury? You know, that's debatable. Like the next project is luxury.
Yeah.
This is more debatable. It's nice, but whether it's luxury or not, it's debatable. But the location is very prime. What about the property management? If I buy this apartment from you, I tell you, Untac, I want someone to manage it. How much would that cost?
For rental, usually if the tenant staying 1 year contract, you pay the agent 1 month of the contract. Management fee here, it's around 1.5%.
So the service charges HOA for the building?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about management by the property manager to collect the money and do all of that if I choose this option?
10%.
What about the property tax?
We're looking at 0.1%, so roughly $150.
Yeah, that's compare that to the US, that's fine. And a maintenance budget, incidentals, allowance?
Around $350 a year, just because the light bulb will break, little thing break here and there. So.
Okay, cool, reasonable. So this gets us to a net rental yield of a bit over 4%. Would you say this is typical in the market or above average compared to the market for this particular building?
I would say it's average or slightly above average in this market. Okay, right now I want to show you the top 1%, the really real luxury project.
Okay. Cool, let's go. So Untac, where are most of your clients from?
Most of my clients are Westerner, also Singaporean, Japanese, Koreans, and a few other nationalities as well.
And Cambodians, I assume?
Yes, but not many Cambodian.
So all of the projects that we're seeing today, people can pay with crypto, right?
Yes, some of them doing directly, and some of them need to do through the exchange.
Which you help people with?
Yeah.
Look, it's one of the main functions of Cambodian real estate. In today's world, it's increasingly hard to cash out crypto through official exchanges or even increasingly into real estate in a lot of countries. The laws have been hardened everywhere. But in Cambodia, it's still very much possible to come here and if you want to buy millions of dollars of real estate with crypto and citizenship. By the way, we can help you with that as well if you want to get Cambodian citizenship. It's not a problem. So if you're sitting on a bunch of crypto and you would prefer to have it in real estate, then no problem. You come here, you buy crypto. Untac can help you open a bank account as well when you're here, and then you'll collect your rental income in non-CRS bank accounts, which means that the banking system here does not automatically share your bank account information with your country of tax residency, unless you're American. Americans are a different story. It's a very privacy-focused country and economy, which is increasingly rare.
So here we are at the most luxury project in Phnom Penh. If you look here, this is the office space. The top 7th floor is dedicated to a 5-star hotel brand. These are the residential. It's about 130 units in here. So it's the
Only 130 units for this massive tower.
correct. So it's the least dense apartment condo in Phnom Penh. So the market response to here, it's top 1%. So we have a lot of local Cambodia. Over 50% are buying into this already, drawing into this
For investment or for themselves?
for themselves. So it's mainly owner-occupied within this building. Traditionally, a lot of Cambodia will have a villa or a house a bit outside of the city, but now because of the traffic getting worse and worse, now a lot of wealthy Cambodia are looking into owning something like this in the middle of the city so that they save time and it's very convenient for them.
So essentially, we were having a chat before. This is Singapore grade,
Yeah,
AAA office, etc.
yeah.
Okay. What sort of prices are we talking about for the residential?
Price-wise, this project actually not too high compared to other luxury project in Phnom Penh, but the size is bigger.
How much are we looking at per square meter net?
We're looking around 4,000 per square meter net.
Which is comparable to other luxury projects. The other one was, again, affordable luxury, which, arguably is not really luxury. How big are the 3-bedroom units, for example?
Roughly 200 square meter net.
I find this project interesting for people that have a very long-term approach to things because the quality will be really good. I would not worry about buying this and then thinking, oh, how is it going to look like in 10 years? I spent some time in one of this developer's apartments in Siem Reap, and the quality was amazing. The maintenance was absolutely great as well. So in like 10, 15, 20 years, this building will still look good. The one we saw before, after 5 to 10 years, it'll start to look a little bit older. So that one it would be a more active investment in the sense you buy it off plan, maybe you flip it before taking it over, or you flip it after 2-3 years and you collect rental income in the meantime, but it's not an apartment that you want to keep for 20 years. This is an apartment that you could keep for 20 years. So the investment approaches are very different. The yield is a little bit lower. How much would be the rental income per month for a furnished unit here, for a 3-bedroom, for example?
About 3,500-4,000. And the occupancy rate will be very high here because it's mostly owner-occupied. So the unit that are going to be put out for rent is going to be very limited. These are people like the ambassador who work in the embassy or the country manager for big corporations and brand will be drawing into this project.
Yeah, especially because a lot of the headquarters of businesses are around. So look, when you do the calculations, you end up roughly a bit lower, but around 4% as well, net. But the odds of long-term capital appreciation and definitely capital preservation are a lot higher here. Now the downside is the ticket price is you're looking at $750,000 for a 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom. So the other one was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 165. Obviously you can't really compare the two, but if you did, it's they're worlds apart. They serve very different investment objectives. Just like with everything, when you go into a market, you need to be clear what is your objective, and that's what you help clients with. Because like when clients come to you, Untac, what do they typically want? So your Western clients, they contact you, they say, hey Untac, I want to buy in Phnom Penh. Like why?
People are investing in Cambodia because it's an emerging market and it's really good demographic. So a lot more room to grow and to appreciate. And the lifestyle, people here are very friendly and it's very livable city here in Phnom Penh and in Cambodia in general. Also, crypto is very viable.
I've been spending a few months here this year, and I've come across a lot of people that used to live in Thailand. They lived in Thailand for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20, 30 years. Like some people were living in Thailand for a very long time, and they got sick of it for a bunch of reasons. They feel the country changed, that the laws changed all too often. They didn't feel that safe anymore from a regulatory point of view for their capital. A lot of them just moved here to Cambodia, and then they're like, this is the Thailand I knew from 15 years ago when things were easier and things were a lot more foreigner friendly and people were friendlier, people were more laid back. The country was really growing. So they miss that energy and they come to Cambodia and they find that energy that they lost, but in even better. And when they come here, they sell their stuff in Thailand and they just move here, they buy rental apartments, etc. So it's an interesting segment, but it's definitely an ongoing trend, and I think that will continue as Thailand has just grown so much from, especially from like a foreigner industry point of view.
Yes, I have a lot of clients who initially invest in Thailand or live in Thailand, and now they're really looking to move to Cambodia because of what you said earlier. Okay, now let's go and see the luxury project that you shouldn't buy.
All right, let's go see this. People often ask me, oh, Ladislas, how do you find these realtors in all these different countries? I mean, it takes a lot of time. In most countries, most realtors just talk nonsense all the time. There's a selection that needs to take place. Here in Cambodia, I got very lucky with Untac because one of my friends invested with Untac, bought a bunch of apartments. He was really happy, and he's an very experienced investor. So when I came to Cambodia, we met with Untac, and then immediately we decided that we would work together. Is it very regulated to be a realtor here?
No, not at all.
Right. So it's a Wild West, right?
Yeah.
So you can have some random guy, he declares himself a realtor, and that's it.
Yeah.
Gosh, amazing view.
Yeah.
The city, the Mekong River.
Actually, you can even see the different color of the Mekong. Did you see?
Yeah.
The blue and the gray?
What's that?
So the Mekong is the blue one, this
Yeah.
big one flowing through from China. And this gray one, it's Tonle Sap, the middle of the lake. So you can see the two different color.
Interesting, and they merge there.
Yeah.
Wow, really nice.
Yeah.
The quality of the finishings is high here. I mean, the pool's really nice. And there's gonna be like a restaurant here as well, and gym, everything, like
Yeah,
full
it's
on
even a
amenities.
nicer deck there.
Yeah.
Quite nice open area there.
Okay, so now I'm wondering why you're telling me not to buy this.
I'll show you. So this one is 38 square meters, and we're looking around $152,000 investment here. And it's not really a bad investment per se. It's got a good rental yield for 10 years, but after that, what are you going to do with the unit? The exit strategy, it's not going to be in place. So that's an issue why I wouldn't recommend my client to buy here.
Yeah, how do you sell a hotel room?
Yeah. Having said that, the 2-bedroom is actually really nice and very investable. Let me show you. This unit, it's 79 square meter net, and we're looking around 350,000. It's very livable. You can see very high ceiling.
Yeah.
Very
it's really
spacious. This is a 1-bedroom. There's a bathroom here. This is the master bedroom. Very big, very spacious. And the bathrooms as well.
So let's say I buy this, I want to rent this out. How much could I get per month?
We're looking around 2,000 per month.
Okay, so the other one, the first one that we saw was roughly $165,000.
Yeah.
It was about $1,000 a month. This
Yeah.
one is pretty much twice the price.
Yeah.
But it's also twice the rent.
Correct, yeah. And the quality built to last longer.
And the quality built to last longer. Okay. I think it's really interesting to see the range of what you can buy here in the market.
Yeah.
Again, it's so important to be clear with your objective. Because of all the options we saw, they're fine, but they need to match your investment goals. So if we did the numbers, I assume that the net rental yield would also be around 4%. So, the three options are fine, but you just need to be really clear with your investment objectives to make sure that you choose the right product for you. I wrote a whole article on the real estate market here in Phnom Penh, the neighborhoods that are interesting, the neighborhoods that you should avoid, and some key learnings. There's a link below. And if you want to invest here in Phnom Penh or in Siem Reap, feel free to get in touch with Untac. He can help you with the whole process from A to Z. Untac, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Make sure to download my free ebook, 12 Mistakes to Avoid When Investing in International Real Estate, which you can find on my website, link below, and feel free to follow me on Instagram @TheWandering Investor. I look forward to hearing from you.